Section 6.7, Applications Involving Powers and Roots. One application you'll see involving squared numbers and square roots will be Pythagorean theorem. You know this, if you have a right triangle and A and B are the lengths of the legs on the right triangle and C is the length of the hypotenuse, the longest side, then A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So you've all seen that before. That's a very common type problem. So find the length of the leg of this right triangle. Give the exact answer. Do not give a decimal approximation. So this is a right triangle, so we have a 90-degree angle there. We do not know this side. Let's call it X. So 9 and X are the legs of the triangle. The hypotenuse is 11. It is the longest side of the triangle. So we could say x squared plus 9 squared equals 11 squared. X squared plus 81 equals 121. Let's subtract 81 from both sides. And we get x squared equals 40. Take the square root of both sides and you get x equals the square root of 40. We could get a decimal approximation for this, but that's not what we're supposed to do. We should simplify it though. The square root of 40, you know that 40 is 4 times 10. So our final answer will be 2 radical 10. Major League Baseball diamond is exactly a square on a side. How far is it from home to second base? Major League Baseball diamond is exactly a square on a side. That should read 90 feet on a side. So it's a square that is 90 feet on each side. We want to know how far it is from home to second base. So here's home, this is first base, this is second base, and third base. So we want to know this distance. It's a square, we know it's 90 feet on the side, we want to know the distance from home to second base. So let's set up our Pythagorean theorem. The hypotenuse is x. X squared equals 90 squared plus 90 squared. X squared equals 8100 plus 8100. X squared equals 16200. What is x? The square root of 16200. Now, we know that 81 goes into this. So it's 81 times 200. (81 times 100, or 200 factors into 100 times 2. So we can take the square root of 81. We can take the square root of 100. We cannot take the square root of 2. So we have 90 times the square root of 2. And that's our exact answer. If we needed a decimal approximation of that, we could use our calculator, take the square root of 2 times 90, and get our approximation. And that would be approximately 127 feet, .279. When we're giving our approximations, let's always use at least 3 decimal places. That's it for this section.